Hello students, as you are observing, I am going to discuss a new topic in data handling, that is your grouped frequency distribution. In last video or in last classes we discussed about ungrouped frequency distribution, ungrouped data. Now our next topic, what we are going to new one, it's a grouped frequency distribution. So let's start today's topic. For explaining the grouped frequency distribution, I have taken some data. This is your raw data. These are the marks of some students. Actually, there is a test of out of 25 marks, and these are the marks scored by some students. I think it's near about 17 students. So this is the data. This is your raw data. Now, first we convert this data into array format. So in case of array, we first arrange the data likewise. These are starting from the very first, smallest one is your 1, clear, small, then 1, 3, 5, there is a 1, 7, 8. Now we arrange them in array data. Wait for some time, let me take a pause. So when we arrange this raw data in array format, this is the output. Now we are going to find out the frequency distribution of group data. What is the group data? That I am going to discuss. So if we place this in a frequency distribution table, the table look like, I am going to show you the table. Now once again I am with you. This is your frequency distribution table, and in this case we arrange the marks obtained by the student in some group. These are the group 0 to 5, there is one group, 5 to 10 one group, 10 to 15 another group, and so on up to 25 to 30. As I told you that test is your 25 marks. So this is your array data where some students are, marks of the students are arranged in array format. If you see 0 to 5, that data between 0 to 5 is, how many students are between 0 to 5? 1, 2, 3. But actually in this case, be careful, in this case we place this 5 in that group where the lowest value is 5. In this case, these two are the values. This is known as your lowest value. This is known as your 0 to, in case of 0 to 5, 0 is known as your lowest value, clear, and 5 is known as your upper value. So whenever this type of arrangement is given, 0 to 5 or 5 to 10, so question arises that where we place the value of 5, where we place this 5, clear. So this 5, only this 5, where we place this 5. So this 5 is always placed in the group where the lowest value is 5, means in this group, not in this group. This group ranges 0 to 4, or the value which is less than 5 is placed in this group. Otherwise, if the value is 5 or more than 5, then placed in this group till the value is less than 10. Clear? Hope this one is clear. Always remember that if we have a value which is exactly as the upper value of a group, so that value or that data is not mentioned in the same group. It is mentioned in the next upper group, that is in which the lowest value is the 5 or the same value. Hope this one is clear. So similarly you can see in case of 25, there are 225 and 3 numbers which is more than 20. So in this case, there are 5 numbers which is more than 20. But in case of group of 20 to 25, we write over here 3. Why it's 3? Because these two values are less, exactly 25, exactly the same of the upper value of this group. So that value is not placed in this group, that value is placed in this group. So this is your first thing, this you will be keep in your mind. The next one is your, what is grouped frequency distribution? Grouped frequency distribution is a distribution in which we have frequency and the marks or data of arranged in some group. The mark or what is data is obtained is arranged in a group of some same equal range. Equal range means 5 minus 0, it's a 5, 10 minus 5, it's a 5, 15 minus 10, it's a 5. So this is your range, or range must be equal. This is known as your grouped frequency distribution. There are some part what we discussed. Now there are some concept: class size, class mark, and class frequency. What is class? This arrangement, as you are obtaining, this is known as your class. 0 to 5, this is a class. What is the class size? Class size actually the difference between the upper value minus lower value. Class size is a difference between, that you can say range. Class size is a difference between upper value minus lower value. So what is the upper value? This data is your upper value, this is your lowest value. All the data written on the right hand side of this class is your upper value of the individual class. This is your class. 0 to 5 is a class, 5 to 10 is a class. What is the class size? Difference between 5 minus 0, that is the lower value. What is the class mark? The next one is your class mark. What is a class mark? Class mark is a value. Actually, it is a mid value of that class or that class interval. Mid value means what? It's a class mark. It's a upper plus lower value divided by 2. What we obtain, that is the class mark of the individual class. That is your class mark of the individual class. The next topic is your, what is class frequency. Next one is your class frequency. What is your class frequency? Before that, remember, class mark is the same what we discussed in grouped that is ungrouped frequency distribution, that is your x. So class mark is your x. What is your class size? That is the range. All these things, these are class size. Now, what is class frequency? It is as same as your frequency. Next one is your class frequency. What is your class frequency? Class frequency is a frequency of an individual class interval or individual class. Frequency of individual class, these are known as your class frequency. It is as same as your frequency, or in case of group data, in case of ungrouped data, what we discussed in last video, it is as same as f. So hope these concepts are clear. Now, if question says find out the mean of these data, how we find it? So we use the same concept. For finding the arithmetic mean of grouped frequency distribution, as we know, this is your f already given. We have to find out the value of x. What is the x? It is the class mark. The value of x is your class mark of the range. In this case, class mark is your 0 to 5. What is the class mark of 0 to 5? It is difference of the class mark is the 0 plus 5 divided by 2. This is your class mark. So 0 plus 5, it's a 5, divided by 2, it's a 2.5. Similarly, 5 plus 10, 15 divided by 2, it's a 7.5. Now so on, we move 12.5. Then we have 15 plus 20, it's a 35, 17.5. Then 20 plus 25, it's a 45, 45 divided by 2, it's a 22.5. Then again 25 plus 30, 55 divided by 2, it's a 27.5. So this is your x. What is the product of these two? 2.5 plus 2, it's a 5. 5 into 7.5, 5 5s are 25, 2 carry, 5 7 are 35, 35 to 37. Clear? Now 3 5s are 15, 1 carry, 12 3s are 36, 37.5. Now 17 is a 4 5, it's a decimal 0. 4 5s are 20, 2 carry, 4 7 are 28 plus 2 30, 3 carry, 4 1s are 4 plus 3 7 70, 3 5s are 15, 1 carry, 3 2s are 6 1 7, 3 2s are 6. Now 27.5, it's a 0.0, 2 7s are, it's a 14, 2 2s are 4 1 5. So these are the fx, value of fx. Now question says that we have to find out the summation of f and summation of fx. So when we find out the x bar, it's a summation of fx by summation of f. So we'll start to find out. It's I'm going to find out the summation of 5 5 10 5 15, 1 carry, decimal is there. Now 5 1 6 6 7 13, 13 or 7 20, 27 or 4 31, 3 carry. Now 3 3 6 6 3 9 9 7 16, 16 6 16 plus 6, it's a 22, 5 27. 27.5 divided by, see the frequency, it's a 2 5 7 3 10 4 14 3 17 2 19, it's then divided by 19. So divide this one, you have the answer. So likewise you have to solve all the questions given in your book, in your exercises. I am not going to discuss any question from your exercise. All of you try to solve it by yourself, and if you have your problem, any problem, you can ask me by sending the message or write in comment part. That's all for today. Thank you.